This is one of Colombia's secret airstrips. What's it used for? I'll let you be the judge. In today's video, we're in Cali, Colombia, searching for hidden grass runways scattered across the countryside. To find them, we're relying on a man known as Elgato, a former truck thief who spent 10 years behind bars. We'll spend the night in one of Cali's most dangerous neighbourhoods before taking to the skies and flying between airstrips few people ever get to see. But after visiting one final runway, we realise we've left it too late. A storm rolls in just minutes before landing, making our safety far from guaranteed.
Right, the movie's began. We're currently in one of the most violent hoods in Colombia, Siloé, Cali. And I've told this guy that I'm with right now, I said, look, spin us round the block. I want to see what's going on in this place. Maybe get a little beer or something. So, let's run up here. Oh, almost falling off the back already. Man, this place is steep. Look at the state of this road here. ¿Eso cómo se llama?
La Estrella.
La Estrella. Right, we've made it to the top of Siloé. We've been driving around for about 10 minutes already. This is the viewpoint here of this hood. Get on this, wow. Absolutely incredible. Get a whole view of Cali, as you would have saw in the title of this video. Today is focused on finding the secret airstrips of Cali, Colombia. So, I've told this guy, look, firstly I wanted to spin around the block, which we're currently doing, and after, he's got to run me down to the very bottom of the hood, where we're meeting up with a guy called Elgato, who spent over 10 years in prison for robbing trucks. And he's going to be taking me to the secret airstrip. So, let's head back down now. Right, we're back on the bike, and I told this guy I want to buy a little beer. ¿Aquí es fácil encontrar cerveza? Sí? Ah, ya? Listo. So let's go and buy a little beer. Let's go buy a little Águila. Right, this is how you buy beer in one of Colombia's most dangerous hoods, Siloé in Cali. Check out the street here. Buenas. Buenas. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Quieres algo, amigo? ¿Nada? ¿Coca, nada? ¿Me regalas una cerveza, porfa?
No, licor no vendo yo.
¿No hay? Ah, es que no hay. Vamos otra. Listo, gracias. Right, no beer there. See if we can find another shop where we can buy our Águila. Whoa. Check it out. There's no way you can't buy beer here in Siloé. Check out the streets though, I like it here. Tiene que ver. ¿Hay cerveza? Eso. Buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tienes? ¿Águila? Sí, en lata.
Águila en botella.
¿En botella? ¿Qué tienes en lata?
Tengo póker.
Ah, está bien, póker.
¿Cuántas?
Solo una.
Una, 4.000.
4.000? Gracias. Right, we've just picked up the beer and we've ran into the cowboys of Cali, of Siloé, Cali. Get on that. Cool. Tell you what, the further up in the hood you go, the worse the roads are. I'm shaking all about on the bike here. I feel like I'm going to fall off any second. Right, as you can see, we're on our way back down now, and it's time for us to go and meet up with the infamous Elgato. Right, I told my friend I want to stop here because I want to drink my beer. Oh, I tried opening it, but as you can see, it's all fizzed up. Poker. What a beer. One of my favourite beers here in Colombia. Definitely one of the strongest too. Right, let's get back on the bike and meet up with Elgato. Now, Elgato's an old timer here in Colombia. He's about 50 years old, but I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of what he used to look like. Now, if you ever watched any series like Narcos or El Patrón del Mal, he looks exactly like a hitman from there. Right, we've hopped in the car now. We've met up with Mr. Elgato here in Cali, Colombia. ¿Cómo está, señor?
Mucho gusto, amigo.
Bien. ¿Cuántos años estuviste en la cárcel y cómo y por qué entraste a la vida del crimen?
Estuve en la cárcel aproximadamente 10 años. Entré al mundo del crimen porque en la época mía había mucha amistad, mucho amigo que pues desconocíamos estar encerrado.
Okay, so we've made it onto the type of road that Elgato would be waiting to rob the trucks. Entonces, ¿cómo robabas los camiones?
Estuve preso por piratería terrestre. Andábamos en 2 vehículos, una moto, y ahí se cogía el camión. Por el lado derecho se subía el pasajero de la moto, se colgaba, daba una pierna en el estribo, cogía aquí la mangueta desde la cabina, le tocaba la ventanilla al chofer de la mula o el doble troque y estaba abierto sin el pestillo, se entraba ahí mismo.
¿Y cuánto dinero podías ganar en una semana haciendo eso?
Depende de la mercancía, lo que costara. Una semana uno se podía ganar 15, 20 millones de pesos.
¿Y qué pasaba si alguien traicionaba al grupo?
Da mucha rabia y el sujeto se moría.
So as you can see, the game of robbing trucks here in Colombia ain't no joke.
muchacho que te hablé ayer, Jalco.
Right, we've stopped on the side of the road now because he's calling the pilot. Elgato knows the pilot, so he's hooked me up with the contact. I can take us up in the sky. Right, we've made it into the countryside here in the south of Cali, not too far away from the town of Hamundi. And look at the road that we're going on. Wow! We have to go all the way down this road before we make it to the airstrip. Now we're at the airstrip here, but I want to show you something really interesting. You see all the mountains in the distance. What I've been told here in the south of Cali, near the town of Hamundi, is they're riddled with gorilla. The group Las Far. And here it is, the secret airstrip in the south of Cali, Colombia. Check out the plains there. That is gangster. Look at that. The crazy thing is we're in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. Señor, ¿cómo estás? Mucho gusto, amigo. Right, so we've met up with the connector pilot. Check it out, here's the planes. You've got all different types of aircraft here. And I think the airstrip is just grass. I was imagining a tarmac airstrip like in my other videos, but I don't think it is. I think it is grass. If it is grass, that's the most that's the most narco thing you can do here in Colombia. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. Perfecto. ¿Y la pista es como césped?
Sí.
¿Sí? Vamos a ver. So this is the rural airstrip in the south of Cali, Colombia. As you can see, it's all grass. So we're gonna hop on the plane now and take to the skies. Oof, this is my first time going in a plane. Flying, taking off from a grass airstrip. Don't know how I feel about this. Now before we fly, I want to make something very clear. I know what it looks like. Grass airstrip, Colombia, guerrilla territory. But the really important thing, one really important thing that you guys understand is that this isn't involved in any organised crime or narco or whatever. Simply a man who owns these planes, who offers flights. Okay, I want to make that clear. Don't want to get anybody in trouble in today's video, especially Elgato, my friend. He's out of that life now. As you can see, he's a taxi driver. He's no longer in the world of crime. Right then, time to fly. We've just landed and we're leaving the airstrip now. I was talking to the pilots too and they told me there's another grass airstrip in the north of Cali, so maybe we're going to get a flight there tomorrow. I'm not too sure. We need to get that confirmed, but I'll either see you later on today or tomorrow for that flight. I'm not too sure what we're going to do now here in Cali, Colombia. Vamos. Good evening, it's the night time now and I thought, you know what, let me get dressed up. Let me dress up like a Colombian hitman and go on a little night out. But of course, I've got to make this special for you. I've got to make it exciting. So we've decided to come on a night out, go and get some beers in Siloé. Again, except this time in the night time when it's dark. Let's go. I must say it's active on a Friday night here in Siloé. Everyone's out on the motorbikes, getting drinks, having food. Look at that, watching the football. Police making sure people like me don't go around robbing people. What we've told this kid, this is the same kid from before, by the way. What we told him is, take us up back to the star. Remember the very start of the video? Take us back up to the star because apparently it's all lit up and nice in the evening time, so we'll see what's going on at the top. Hopefully I won't get shot. Oh. Might have to be careful what I film here though. Don't know what characters could be round each corner. As I said, this hood ain't no joke. And here we are, the famous Estrella, the famous star, where we began this video. Look at that, the Colombia flag. Cool. Vamos a parar aquí para ver la vista. Gracias. ¿Aquí no venden cerveza cerquita?
Por ahí yo creo.
Ah, ya? Listo. Vamos a ver la vista. Right, let's go back up here. Take a look at this. Oh, you got to be careful, you don't slip though. Oh my. Oh, let me grab all of that. Almost went flying here in Siloé. Almost broke my ankle in Siloé. This is the last place you want to break your ankle, get stuck. Wow. The view of Cali. Cali, Colombia. Está bonito, ¿no?
Chimba.
¿Pero cómo te fue la moto? ¿Bien?
Bien, bien, uy,
Sí,
marica,
rápido, ¿no?
Eso es terrible, ahora todo lo me he multado una moto.
I forgot to mention too, I'm with my Connect, señor Elgato. Entonces, ¿cómo está por aquí en la noche? Está bien peligroso, ese que dicen, ¿no?
No es como un tiempo atrás que era jodido.
Sí.
Que eran muchos muertos.
Peor,
Peor, muchos muertos.
mucho sicario, como nosotros.
Muchos muertos, sí.
Pero
Sí,
¿cómo está
claro.
ahora?
Está peligroso porque no hay mucho empleo y hay muchos muchachos que necesitan camellar, pero no hay empleo para los muchachos. Necesitan en moto meterse en a un deporte, pero no los apoyan. Entonces los muchachos salen a buscar otros
Como que robar y todo eso.
robar, atracar, secuestrar, matar, todo eso.
¿Así es aquí en Siloé? Sí.
Sí.
Uy, no.
Los muchachos aprenden eso y pelados de 10, 12 años para arriba ya con una pistola.
So as you just heard, the situation here in Siloé isn't too good. Because of course a lot of the kids grow up with little opportunities, and then what do? Someone comes over and says, look, here's some money. Go and rob that guy, or go and do that to this guy, you know what I mean? So, what do you expect? Them not to take it? I would. Don't know what's going on here. Roadblock. Let's spin through here real quick. Do you not know who's coming through? Right, I think it's time for a beer. Let's go and get a beer here in Siloé in the night time. We've made it to the shops to buy beer here in Siloé, one of Colombia's most dangerous hoods in the night time. See what they got. They better have águila this time. I don't care if it's a bottle or a can. Buenas, ¿cómo está, señor? ¿Tienes cerveza?
Sí, señor.
¿Tienes águila? Listo, águila, por favor. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Águila?
Oh, póker.
Póker,
tenemos
póker.
tomazo.
3 póker y un águila, por
¿Usted
favor.
toma águila?
Sí, yo quiero águila. Listo. 3 póker y un águila. Check it out, cages of course though. They've got to make sure they stop the thieves from coming in and robbing the till, as per. Listo, muchas gracias. 3 póker y...
¿Y un águila?
¿Pero tienes águila en lata?
Sí.
Ah, bueno, perfecto. ¿Cuánto sería?
¿Cuánto es?
24.
24.000.
La bolsita va así.
Así está bien,
no más.
vamos a tomarlo aquí. We've got the beer, Aguila Light. So let's give this a go. The only thing is, I did want the original Aguila, but the light will have to do. Right, let's open this can. Aguila Light. You know what, it's not bad. It's not too bad, Aguila Light. I did actually contact Aguila and I said to them, look, you've got a superstar, a world famous superstar here in Latin America. I will make videos, sponsored posts for you. You know what they said? No. Here in Siloé, they actually have a cable car. Look at that. So you can go up and down without getting shot. And all the way there in the distance is where we were before, at the Star. Okay, so we've just finished our beer then. I'm gonna keep on going around Siloé. I'm not kidding about these roads. I'm not kidding about these roads. Oh, the music, Colombian music. There doesn't seem to be too much more to do here in Siloé, so we're gonna head back down to the bottom because tomorrow we've got a big day, because I was talking with the pilot from the other airstrip in the north of Cali, who said he can take me from one airstrip to the other. So we're gonna get flying and take the skies once again. So I'll see you tomorrow. Vamos! Guys, quick one. If you want to learn Spanish, go and follow my brand new Spanish account on Instagram, Don Dino Spanish, where I give daily tips and hacks on how to speak the language quicker. Let's continue with the video. Okay, it's the next day now. We've woken up, and as I was saying yesterday, I was on the phone with another pilot here in the north of Cali who said he can take us from one grass airstrip to another. And that's where we are right now. We're in one of the several airstrips in the north of Cali. Check it out. All grass again. So this is where we're going to be taking off from. I was actually worried before though, because it was raining quite heavy. So I didn't know if they fly, but I was just talking to the pilot then, and he was like, look, we fly whenever. It doesn't matter if it's raining or whatnot, as long as it's not a storm. And I said, look man, I'm paying if it's a storm, we're flying either way. So this is where we're going to be taking off from. So let's go and check out the planes. So take a look at this rural airstrip. They seem to have a lot more planes than they did at the airstrip from yesterday. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems to be like a crossbreed of a helicopter and a plane. I don't know what that is. We'll go and check that out in a second. But have a look at this one here. I love the little white ones. And one thing that I really love is the fact that they've always got the flag of the country that the planes are from. You've definitely got some funny looking aircraft here though. This is the one that I mentioned before. Sort of crossbreed between a helicopter and a plane. Don't know. Might have to ask the pilot See if one day we can fly in that bad boy. Right then, our plane is ready, time to fly. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien.
Muy bien, excelente. ¿Y usted?
Oh, muy bien, super. Right, we've just landed in Guacari. Check it out. This is the airstrip that we've landed at. You got a lot of traffic there. Look at those guys in the cars. I land like the real G in a plane. Look at this. This is incredible. Arriving to Guacari in style. And this is the plane that we just arrived in. Wow, the HJ512. And I don't know if you saw them, but I was actually flying the plane. I took control of the plane. I'll get confirmation from the pilot in a second. He's just talking with the dude who I believe is going to run me round this town. I'm not too sure what's going on. They've organised it all. I told them, look, I'll pay his money, fly me to a place, they said Guacari, and make sure someone's waiting me there that can run me around the town so I can see what's going on. Have a look at that though, little calf. Hola. Hello. But as you can see in this airstrip, they've also got more planes. It's the HJ491. Yeah, that's pretty gangster. I like it. It's quite a big boy, that. Right then. Listo. Pero yo necesito confirmación que yo volé.
Claro.
¿Sí?
Ahorita en vuelo lo volvemos a hacer y yo te grabo.
Vamos a hacerlo.
Y te grabo.
Vamos a hacerlo.
Y ahí vas a estar todo ahí volando y todo.
Entonces, ¿dónde estamos en este momento? Guacari.
En este momento estamos
En Guacari.
Guacari.
Entonces, ¿qué es el plan ahora? ¿Vamos a hacer una vuelta?
Sí, pues igual yo me quedo con ustedes y ustedes se van tranquilos. Yo los
¿Y
espero
cuánto
acá.
tiempo tenemos? Una media hora.
40
¿Sí?
minuticos, dale.
Perfecto. Ah, ¿y voy con usted?
Sí, señor.
Listo. ¿Cómo te llamas otra vez, amigo?
¿El pueblo?
No, ¿cómo te llamas?
Yo
Elkin. Elkin, listo. Entonces lo que quiero hacer, quiero comprarme una cerveza y vamos a comprar unas empanadas colombianas. Eso. Right, we've hopped on the motorbike now. It's time to go and check out Guacari. We're just going to shut the gate now, and the pilot said he's going to wait for me for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So he's going to sit there while me and my new friend Elkin check out the small town. Good thing is though, we are on the motorbike, meaning we haven't got to go in all this traffic. We can just run around it. Whoa. Okay. Vamos. We've officially made it to the town of Guacari. So the first mission, as always, is buy some beer. Now in this video so far I've had Aguila and Poker. So I'm going to try and find another one, maybe Club Colombia or something like that. So let's see what's going on in the town of Guacari. ¿Dónde podemos comprar una cervecita? ¿Aquí cerca? Sí, ¿una cerveza o algo? Pero estás manejando la moto, entonces ¿puedes tomar también o no? ¿Una? Sí, una. Check it out, the town of Guacari. Right, we've made it to the main plaza here in Guacari. So let's go and take a walk over to the letters. I like these little small towns here in Colombia. So let me take you down there, show you the church and the letters of Guacari. Quite humid here though. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Muchísimo gusto. Guacari, ¿cómo la vida aquí? Sí.
Aquí es bueno, mucho.
Es bueno, tranquilo, ¿no?
Puede ser de otra parte, aquí puede ser una de las personas de aquí.
Sí.
A nadie le dice este hijo, es más, de los muchachos pues como usted.
Sí.
Está aquí, pues nadie no es de aquí.
Pero aquí como tranquilo, ¿no? La vida es buena aquí.
Pero pero vino aquí con su familia o usted solo a buscar de pronto a la hembrita que se le metió acá.
Listo, amigo. Mucho gusto. Man, what a guy, man. Funny guy, funny guy. Right then, this is the church here, or the cathedral, not too sure, of Guacari. Wow, beautiful. And over here you can see the letters. I love Guacari. I do definitely love Guacari. I love Guacari. We have made it to our destination. So, let's get back on the motorbike, keep running around this place, keep spinning around the town of Guacari, buy a beer and see if we can get a little empanada. We spotted a little shop here, so let's go and see if they have Club Colombia. Real Colombian beer.
Bueno, la reina tiene aquí en Colombia, mira.
Bueno, ¿ah, sí?
Sí.
Club Colombia. Pero dos, ¿no? ¿Quieres una también? Sí.
Dame otra, por favor. Dos.
Okay, we found the beer here in Guacari.
Empanadas, aquí enseguida.
Empanadas también. Ah, perfecto. Ya tenemos todo.
Voy a averiguar.
¿Ya? Muchas gracias. ¿Cuándo sería? ¿Cuándo sería?
Serían 7.400.
We've just picked up the beer, Club Colombia. ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Discúlpame,
¿Cómo
usted no
estás?
puede regalar un cigarro de pronto, por favor.
¿Un cigarro de qué?
De 2.000 pesitos, 1.000 pesos.
¿Cigarrillo?
Sí,
ya
ahora
vuelvo. Espera, quiero comer primero, ¿ya? Gracias. Okay, let's see if they've got empanadas in here. Check it out. They've got some empanadas, pero están como frías, ¿no?
Hola, están frías las empanadas.
Buenas.
¿Me las calientan, porfa?
¿Son de pollo o...?
De pollo, sí.
Ah, listo. ¿Quieres uno también?
Por favor.
Bueno, listo. Dos, porfa. Right, let's have a little empanada here in Guacari. Como bonito aquí, ¿no? Tranquilo.
Sí, es tranquilo.
And here we have it, Club Colombia. I like the beer. It's quite nice, Club Colombia. I'd probably say it's the best one I've had this video. In order, Club Colombia number 1, Poker number 2, Aguila Light number 3. Now it's time for the empanada. Chicken empanada in the town of Guacari. Burning my hands though. Beautiful though, I like it. I do definitely like it. Not as fresh as I would have wanted though. They have had to heat it up. But it's the afternoon, you know, these are made in the morning. We've hopped back on the motorbike now. It seems to be raining, so we're gonna quickly head back to the airstrip to not keep the pilot waiting for too long. We have made it back to the airstrip, the grass airstrip. Take a look. So it's time to fly. It's time to fly back to the other airstrip in the north of Cali. Oh, there's the plane waiting for us. Okay, so the plane is ready, waiting for us, and it's time to head back to the north of Cali. So we're gonna hop in this baby again and get flying. And we have landed, we're back, we've made it. I'll tell you what, that was a nasty landing though. As you can see, the weather is terrible. We seem to be stuck in some sort of storm here. I was talking with the pilot on the headphone system, he was telling me we have to land right now, because if we don't, it's going to be very difficult, because of course, when you're landing on a grass airstrip, the wetter it is, the more dangerous it gets, you know, so Risky, but I like it. Right, that's enough of me now. I'm going to a very special destination, which you'll see in the next video. Adios. Gonorrhea.